but I could hear you.
Yeah, but we're good now. Bonjour, everyone. I'm here with Camp Vogel.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh my gosh. Craziness on this Friday evening, but I'm here with Camp Vogel, and we're here for the October 6th reading of this perverted Chatlawg. So hi Camp, thank you for being available.
Hey, no problem. My pleasure to be here again. And if whoever was supposed to be reading before shows up, I can step aside happily.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I will keep that in mind. We are starting on October 6th, 2007 at 9:08 a.m. Camp, would you like to be Kayla or Lauren?
I'd like to be Kayla this time.
Oh,
You get to do your Lauren on this day, and I'll try my Kayla and see how that comes off.
Okay, sounds good. And I think today's a longer day, so let me get going. All right. I have to bring someone to pick up their van, Precious, because it got towed yesterday. I'll be back soon, though. I love you. Rose, kissy face, X face. I'm still here, Precious. I guess the guy found someone else to take him because he hasn't come back yet, so I'm still home. I love you. Rose, kissy face, X face.
Well, first I have to point out the way he spelled toad there. T-O-E-D. That kind of reminds me of when you would go on a date and
Ew!
underneath the table.
No. That is the most vile shit. That's the most vile shit.
So anyway, I only got a man. You here? I gotta go in a couple, man. Okay, I gotta go. I think they're going out tonight, so I probably can call you on before. Call you be on here tonight, please. Hope you feel better. Love you. Kissy. X-face.
Hi, my precious princess. I love you too.
Crap, I gotta go, sweetie. Smiley.
What time are they going out?
Not sure. You gonna be here?
Yes, I miss you too much to not be here. Rose, hang on.
Okay.
Back.
You look better, Smiley.
Hey, you can see my penis better now. Want me to put the cam on it?
Later. I gotta go. Daddy's yelling for me to come on.
Here, I'll give you a quick look at it.
Okay, but hurry. Smiley. Okay, I gotta go. I love you.
I love you too. And think about sucking on my penis while you're gone today. What time?
That's running through my mind all day.
Fucking gross. What time are you gonna be back on here?
Not sure.
I miss you and love you, Kayla Marie Armstrong. Rose.
I miss you and love you too. Kissy. Talk to you tonight. Kissy. Oh, that's you.
Kissy face, X face. Okay, get back on here as soon as you can, okay? I miss my baby, sad face.
6 hours later.
Like ghosted all day.
And then another 4 hours later after that.
Where's my precious princess, sad face, kissy face, X face. Kissy face. I've been sitting here waiting for you, Rose. What are you doing?
Aw, Daddy.
Oh.
You know what Lauren's thinking right
Yeah,
now?
right.
I just talked about the thing with the thong underwear yesterday.
Yes, he's like, I've been in all these chat rooms and now it's fine to me. Oh, is he there now?
Okay, he's gone.
Okay. I love you, Rose, kissy face, X face.
They're leaving to go out, Smiley.
Big smiley.
Mwah. I don't give good phone kisses.
Right now?
Yep.
Big smiley. How long are they going to be gone?
I don't know.
BRB, need a cup of coffee.
Where's Bud?
Right here, want to see him?
Yes, Smiley.
There. Now you got to see Bud and my penis, lol.
Oh, yeah.
Kissy face.
Kissy face.
Do you like it when I have to get up? Do you like it when I have to get up to get another cup of coffee, lol?
No, 'cause you leave.
Yeah, but you get to see all of my body naked, though. Isn't that a good thing, lol?
Yeah, Smiley.
Kissy face, X face. I can't wait to see all of your body naked. Big smiley blushy face.
Blushy face.
I have your pic of you in your dress with the pink polka dots on my screen right now. It's been up there all day. Kissy face, X face.
Big smile. Hey there, gone wait me to call? Gone want me to call?
Yes, big smiley.
Okay, talk to you in a minute.
Okay, big smiley. I'm waiting for you to call, precious.
He even says that on the phone, too. Waiting for you to call, precious.
You hear, precious?
Yeah, BRB, I gotta go pee.
Okay.
Hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Okay.
Sorry. My parents are fighting really bad. Sad face.
I'm sorry, precious. Rose. Big smiley. Well, wait, no, that's a hug. Excuse me. Asshole face. What are they fighting about?
I don't know.
What are they saying?
I'm not trying to listen.
Oh, I'm sorry, precious. Rose. Hug. I was so happy to hear your voice again, Rose.
They never fight like this. I don't know what's up.
Like having an absolute calamity in the household.
How long is it going to take to circle the conversation right back to his penis?
I swear. I hope they don't fight on the 18th and decide not to go anyplace.
All about me.
Jesus Christ.
I was really glad to hear you too.
I just wish we would have been on the phone longer.
Yeah, me too. Sad face.
I love you, Rose.
No, they won't.
I hope not. I want to see you, my precious princess, on the 18th.
Love you.
How did you like me making you blush? Ooh.
Blushy face.
Kissy face, X face.
I want to see you too. I can't wait.
Me either.
X face.
Remember though, you only get to play with Bud for 5 minutes when then your clothes are coming off and you're all mine. Big smiley. X face.
Big smiley.
Ooh, are you anxious to be naked with me?
Okay. Yeah.
K what? Lol. Good. Big smiley.
Huh? Oh, lol. Okay, I will only play with Bud for 5 minutes.
Okay, good. Big smiley. God, I wish you were here and naked with me right now. X face.
Smiley, X face, kissy.
What did you do today?
Was supposed to go shopping with Daddy, but he had something else he had to do. So I didn't do nothing. I'm so mad at him. Sad face.
I wish you would have come on here. I was on here almost all day.
I was too upset.
Too upset to talk to me, sad face?
I didn't want to talk to anyone. Double sad face.
I still love you, precious. Rose, asshole face, X face.
Oh, I love you more.
I love you infinity times infinity, tongue out face.
I love you more than that infinity thing.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Lol. Okay. You win tonight, I guess. Lol. Kissy face.
Lol. BRB.
Okay.
I'm back. Sorry.
Kissy face. What did you do?
Took a shower. Lol.
Without my permission? Oh, lol. Did you think about me while you were in there?
Well, yeah.
Big smiley. Ooh, what did you think about?
Oh, I can't wait. Until the 18th. Blush.
Big smiley. X face. What are you most anxious to do with me?
I don't know. All that stuff you talk about.
Very vague.
But please incriminate yourself more, Lauren. You haven't done it enough already.
I swear. Big smiley. Kissy face. X face.
Kissy, X-face, big hug.
Out of all that stuff, what's the thing you'll like? What's the thing you think you'll like the most?
I don't know, lol. I never done anything before, so I don't know.
I know, but tell me what you think you'll like the most.
I don't know, really.
Kissy face. I miss your voice already. Sad face.
Aw, I miss yours too.
Have you figured out what you're gonna wear when I pick you up?
No, not yet. I wanted to get something new today, sad face.
Well, there's still another weekend before we see each other, so maybe you'll be able to get something next weekend.
Yeah, Daddy promised me we would go next Sat for sure.
That was a terrible line. Okay. Do you have blue jean skirt?
Yeah, but I want a new one if that what I'm gonna wear.
You might be better to wear that because blood sheds a lot of hair and you won't get on you if you wear that.
Oh, okay. Really looking forward to sleeping on the bud bed.
Well, and like you're not gonna what's that word? Brush. You're not gonna brush your dog before she comes. Like just do like some basic pet care.
He said he has a brush. Maybe that one brush is like for the dog, for his teeth, for his toilet.
Let's see. Oh, sorry, it's Kayla.
Oh, with the
LOL,
hair.
yeah.
Oh yeah, blushy.
You're really.
At least we won't have to get out any of Lauren's hair.
I mean, he's got that little horseshoe going on.
Yeah, he's got the body hair. I was thinking of.
Oh, that's
hair in his head. He's not going to be shedding any of that, but yeah, he has that really weird, like patchy stuff going on all over.
I mean, why doesn't he just shave it? I've never understood that.
It's like more hair on his chest and on his pubic region than on his head.
Well, like, have you seen like on TikTok those people that do like the really nice toupees? I wonder if he would ever be open to something like that. But like the glue, he has like a severe allergic reaction to it. That'd be great.
Make it even better. Or you could just have it match and get like a horseshoe down his groin.
Oh my god, like hair shorts. You're really anxious to be naked with me, huh? Lol. Big smiley.
Yeah.
Big smiley. Kissy face, X face. Me too.
X-face, kissy, big hug.
What are you wearing now? Your PJs?
I'm in my PJs now.
Do you remember what to wear under your jean skirt when I pick you up?
Yeah. White underwear. Just thinking of the line, tell me what you're going to be wearing.
What color panties and bra?
The exasperated sigh.
That's a classic. That's a good one. Wait, Lauren was about to say something really gross. I just, oh, there we go. Okay. No, nothing, remember? You have to have your underwear in a bag, lol. Remember now?
Oh yeah, now I do. Controlling asshole.
Lol, asshole face. Are you gonna feel weird not having any panties on under, lol?
Probably, yeah, kinda.
Fucking freak. Don't worry. You'll feel better when I start rubbing your vagina. Blushy face, X face.
Bushy face, X face.
Do you think you're gonna like that a lot?
Yeah, blush.
Big smiley. Me too.
Big smiley.
I wish your parents would go back out again. I want to hear your pretty voice again so bad.
I know, but I don't think they are. They're still arguing. Jeez.
Damn. Are you wearing your cherry PJs?
Yeah, smiley.
Wish I could see you right now, X face. What are you doing, precious?
Yeah, X face. Talking to you. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of sad tonight.
Why?
Because I didn't get to go shopping and be with Daddy today, and now they are fighting. Sad face.
Like, Lord, she has told you 3 separate times in this chat why she's sad. Like,
A little child being a baby like Lauren is now with the catfish.
right. Well, and do you think that like the way Lauren was brought up, like he just thinks that's normal that like the 2 parents in his household are fighting like and like screaming at each other, and that's why he doesn't think it's like traumatizing to her?
Yeah, it must be, because yeah, like in that psych evaluation too that Amanda James and Tiffany were going over earlier today, kind of reminded me like all the issues that were being brought up for home life, and he hardly checked anything, but one thing was like arguing.
Got it.
Like yelling and arguing.
I didn't know they streamed today. I'll have to watch that back.
Yeah, I don't think it was a stream, just a regular video. Like there are a couple of misdemeanors.
Oh, the misdemeanors. Okay, yeah. I got you. Okay.
Yeah, with the psych evaluation. Yeah, those are great.
I know anything that Tiffany and Amanda James do is amazing.
Yeah, agreed.
Let's see.
Where I just said I was sad tonight. 10:04.
Why?
Oh, maybe because I didn't get to go shopping and be with Daddy today, and now they're fighting. Sad face.
Oh, I'm sorry, precious. Rose, hug, kissy face.
Thank you, X face, kissy.
Are you positive that you want me to come? That you want to come down here with me?
Yes.
You okay, lol?
Why?
Big smiley, kissy face. I just wanted to make sure.
X face.
X face.
Kiss face.
God, you're so beautiful, Rose, kissy face.
X face. Aw, thank you.
Hold on just a moment.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Camp.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're fine. We're still on. Okay.
You didn't find my replacement.
No, 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 no. We had a mix up with the times with my other guest. I'm gonna see if they wanna call in, but if not, I can reschedule another one with them. I don't mind doing another day.
Oh, okay. They want to call it. You know,
Okay.
I can hang up or sit around and just throw in some.
I wonder if I wonder if I can do a double call. Oh, maybe
Yeah, I
not.
don't know.
Okay. Here, let me hang up with them and answer. Alright, thanks. Hi, Eureka's. Uh-oh, Eureka, can you hear me? All right, y'all. We are back with Eureka's mom. We had a
I'm so
mix.
sorry.
You are fine. We had a little mix up about times, but she is here now and she is ready to continue as Kayla Marie Armstrong. So Eureka's, how long have you been in the community?
Probably about a year and a half. I'd say 2 years. But I was very quiet for a long time. I didn't chat, nothing. I just listened.
Okay,
And
awesome.
I never chatted. And then as I got caught up, I was like, oh, this is pretty neat. And then started chatting about a year ago. So,
Okay, awesome. Well, I have to ask what your favorite saga is.
oh, by far, Jamie and Case 3. By far, those are my favorite.
I feel like Jamie and Case 3 are probably like the most humiliating. They're the real like torturous ones, and I live for it. Yes.
I love it. I love Case 3. I was just listening to it as I went and did errands that I thought I could run before 7 o'clock. And so I like them in the sense that we've gotten to a point, like Ramona, she was so nice, and I like her. I liked Winnie. I liked everybody. I loved Debbie. But I just think that this one has just more in it, I guess, in the sense of humiliating them and not even worrying about if they offend them or not. Like, I love Case 3 when she's like, well, then don't go back,
And she meant it.
So, anyway.
Well,
so that's
awesome.
me. And I'm sorry, everybody, for being late.
That is all right. Vogel held down the fort. So let's go ahead and get started. I am playing the man of the hour, Lauren, and we have Eureka's reading as Kayla. And we'll just pick up where we left off. So,
Okay.
Lauren says, "Are you positive that you want to come down here with me?"
Yes.
Okay, lol.
Why?
Big smiley, kissy face. I just wanted to make sure.
Kissy face. Or is that a kissy face? X face? X face?
The X's and the like asterisk faces are both kissy faces, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I think this is a big kissy.
Yeah. X face.
Kissy again.
God, you're beautiful. Rose, kissy face.
X face. Oh, thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for wanting to. Excuse me. Thank you for wanting me to be your BF. Rose, hug, kissy face, X face.
Thank you for wanting me for your girlfriend, GF.
And that's really how you have to read these.
I really, because like my brain automatically goes towards what it is that it's abbreviated.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, oh, okay, your girlfriend. But then I think, well, she's supposed to be 13, so it's terrible.
It is terrible. Well, and you got to miss some penis talk, so we spared you a little bit of that.
That was my favorite talk.
It is not my favorite when I have to read it.
No. It's good that I was Kayla, right? So that I could just privately throw up.
Yeah, for real. Yes.
It's terrible. He's such a degenerate. I hate him.
It's disgusting.
Anyway.
It's my pleasure, Princess Rose. Hang on, okay, precious? I need to take your dog out to pee.
Your dog. Smiley face, K.
Kishy face, BRB.
K.
BRB, precious. I have to pee.
K.
Back. My cam froze.
So he took the dog out for 30 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
30 seconds. Isn't that something?
Yep, took the dog out for 30 seconds, and then he himself took like a minute and a half bathroom break. So he got...
Because, it takes him longer to pee with his crooked dick than it does Bud with a straight dick.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's I believe I talked about this this year already. But it's not like he had like a yard where he could just like let them go run out if he even wanted to. Like he was living in an apartment, so he like had to take this dog out on a leash, I'm assuming. So literally Bud just ran out, dropped anchor, and ran back in. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so Lauren says my cam froze.
Yeah, I thought it did. Something like that. Aw, Bud wants to play again. Where'd you go? Sad face. Squiggly face. A really sad face.
I'm back, Precious. Sorry. I had to reboot because my computer froze up.
Oh, I thought you left me, sad face.
I'll never leave you. Don't ever think that. When that happens, just be patient because it takes a few minutes for me to get back. Okay.
Okay.
And whatever you do, when that happens, don't leave me any off lines because then it takes even longer.
Okay.
Guess what?
What?
I'm in love with you, Rose Kissy X face. Nothing in common. So what does he revert to?
Because he has nothing to talk about with me.
Absolutely not. No.
So it's stupid. Anyway, she says aw, but honestly, I think she's actually saying ooh. Aw, guess what?
What?
I love you more.
Tongue face. God, I want to be with you right now. Sad face.
Me too, sad face. I would feel better.
It would be so awesome if we were laying naked with each other right now. And I could be holding you, X face.
Yeah, X face.
Yeah. Then you could reach down and play with my penis too, lol.
God. Yeah, I think that's like a weird face. I'm pretty sure it's like
that one's the blushy.
What is it?
It's a blush face.
Oh, that's a blush face?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to find a throw-up face. Yeah, blushy.
Are you anxious to touch my penis?
Kissy face. Yeah, blush face.
Let me see. Sorry, I just lost it.
It's okay. You're gonna ask me if I'm anxious to suck it too. Here, just suck it.
Oh, I see that. Okay. Big smiley. Are you anxious to suck on it? Ugh.
Yeah.
Big smiley. Are you anxious for me to rub your vagina?
Yeah, blushy face.
Big smiley. Just wondering how many questions are going to go this same exact route.
I'm wondering how many times he's going to say anxious in a row, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's great.
Oh my God. Okay. Are you anxious for me to stick my penis in your vagina?
Kissy face. Yeah, blush face.
That, again, third time I'm reading y'all, and that sounds like an absolute no from Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's how you do with all the no's on here. I think anxious means no in 5 of these questions.
Yeah. And here, okay, we dial it back down a little bit. Are you anxious to make out with me?
Yeah, smiley face. And you notice that she doesn't put the blushy face on the making out. You know? Oh, big smile. Sure, why not?
That is true. That's true. Big smiley. My penis will be the first penis you've ever touched too, right?
Yep. And this is exactly what he wants. This is exactly what somebody with no experience, has no clue that he doesn't know what he's doing, thinks that's what a dick is supposed to look like. This is exactly what he wants. This is his dream girl.
Right. It's like every penis ever looks like a broken baby bird.
Right. In a nest. But he just,
let's
so
see.
yeah.
Big smiley and the only one too, X-Face.
Yes. Big smiley.
Big smiley.
X-Face. So you feel lots better today.
Oh my god, yes, lol. I didn't look very good last night, huh? Lol.
No, you look awful.
Lol. Do you want to know what was wrong with me, lol?
Excuse me, what was wrong with you? LOL, yeah.
Lauren, everyone knows what's wrong with you. And
Yeah,
it had nothing.
He was drunk and passing out.
Let's see. I was really, really drunk. I went downtown to the karaoke bar, but when my friends asked me to stay longer, I looked at the time and I said, no way, because I didn't want to even see or talk to anyone else except my baby.
Aw, so you came back to talk to me?
Yes. When I don't feel good at all, you'll see that the only person I'm gonna want to be around me at all is you.
I mean, who else wants to be around him when he doesn't feel good? Who wants to be around him when he does feel good?
I mean, who wants to be around him when he's drunk? Like,
or so.
Yeah.
But I agree. Drunk is terrible.
Well, and it's like
even sober is terrible.
Well, and with this too, again, keeping in mind this is a child, why would you want to subject her to that? Like, even online, like being on webcam, like being blackout drunk with your preteen love interest.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So that you're passing out over and over,
Yeah.
I bet she really thought that was impressive. But I bet that Sherry Twist and everybody else were laughing, honestly. They're like, look at this idiot passing out every 5 seconds.
Well, and like you have to think, at some point they were just like, this dude has absolutely zero going for him in his empty apartment, sitting naked with his poor dog, like pining over this child.
Exactly. And the only thing he has is that stupid computer chair that he sits naked in. That most disgusting thing I've ever heard of. So they don't put like a towel down, but then again, does he even have a towel at that point?
Just air dries.
Yeah, I honestly think that he just might, take some paper towels. Little did he know that he was practicing for prison at that time.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, no, he's gross. I'm a baby when I don't feel good, precious. Lol.
Aww.
Are you gonna baby me when I don't feel good?
Sure.
Good, because I'm gonna baby you all the time. Rose, hug, kissy face, X-Face.
Aw, how sweet.
Here we go, y'all. Will you even hold my penis for me when I have to pee and I don't feel good? LOL.
I guess if you want me to.
Big smiley kissy face.
Kissy face. You shouldn't smile at that, but good kissy face.
Well, and Lauren, if you can't even hold your dink to go pee because you're so sick, then maybe you shouldn't be at home and should be seeking medical attention.
Nah, he's talking about being drunk, dude. And she would have to hold his penis like all the way to the right in order for it to take it to the, or just shove his ass into the shower and just tell him have at it as long as you turn sideways.
You know, truthfully, sometimes that's the easiest way to deal with it, right?
You know, I would just, but then I'm, 51 and I've had some life experiences where it's like, just get in the goddamn shower. I don't care.
Absolutely. Yeah. Will you even hold my penis for me when oh, sorry. Down. Hell, I want you to hold my penis even when I do feel good, lol.
Okay, smiley face.
Big smiley. Are you starting to feel better now?
Yeah, big smiley face.
Good, big smiley kissy face. Are you sure you're gonna like my hairy chest?
Yeah, I love everything about you, fleshy face.
Big smiley. I love everything about you too. Rose, kissy face, X face.
Big smiley.
You're so precious and special and beautiful. It amazes me.
Aw, how sweet.
I love spending my time with you too. X face.
Me too, kissy face. And again, all it is about time. But yeah, I mean, they have nothing in common. He barely asks any questions about her. And just,
Oh, yeah.
How sweet.
Ba. Oh, big smiley kissy face. I wish I could be sucking on your pretty nipples right now. LOL, blushy face.
Blushy face.
Do you think you're gonna like that?
Yeah, sounds cool.
Big smiley. Are you anxious for me to touch your body all over?
Yeah. Smiley face.
Big smiley. Good, because I am too.
Big smiley.
I wish I could marry you right now. Are you anxious to touch my body? It's my body, Paul.
Yeah. He's never had anybody touch him all over except for himself. Or in prison.
I mean, honestly, I still refuse to think that any grown ass woman has, shown this man any genuine type of affection. Like, he has no idea what he's talking about.
Yep. None. He's so clueless. And I think he honestly I am of the virgin.
Yeah.
That's what I think is they're virgins. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're fine. I didn't read ahead tonight, so I wasn't necessarily prepared for all this sexual shit. So anyway.
There's a lot too.
It is. So Lauren says, what's the first thing you want to touch on me, honestly?
Let's see. IDK, I just want to give you a big hug. Blushy face.
How innocent of this baby.
I was just thinking that. Exactly.
Big smiley. You have to wait until we get down the road about a mile from your house before you can give me a big hug, though. Lol.
Okay.
Almost like he knows this is wrong.
But yeah.
Well, and there's an orb of confusion a mile away from her home that's going to make people think that this is not weird that this adult man is hugging this child like this.
Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? Go into the back of the woods and
Oh
give
God.
a big old huggy face?
Like they're just sitting next to each other on the computer typing hugs back to each other.
I mean, it's just terrible. It's funny because I think he's clueless about a lot of things, but he sure isn't clueless about, getting young girls and what he needs to do to not get in trouble.
Yes, and I think it's, oh my gosh, I apologize. It's either Batsby or Tiffany or Amanda James that say it all the time, that if he were just a little bit smarter, he would seriously be like a major threat to society.
He really would. He really would. And it's sad that he's still out, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and I mean,
things he's done.
Yeah, and I mean, he uses his stupidity I said that weird, sorry. He uses his stupidity in a very smart and conniving way, even still. He's just not smart enough to like finish out, whatever goal he's setting.
Well, he can't follow through with anything, so it doesn't surprise me that he can't follow through with this, honestly.
True.
I mean, everything he starts, he never finishes, ever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't surprise me that he can only get so far with luring a little girl and then not much after. Although this probably was his closest, I think. Had he not gotten caught, I really think that he would have taken. So thank God she was safe.
Really? Well, now we're going down a tangent. Do you think he actually went anywhere to try to see Molly?
Yes.
Okay, me too. I know there's been some buzz around that going around the community, but no, I definitely think he went to, I think it was a fair that they were trying to meet at or whatever. And I think she, like chickened out at the very end of it, having a moment of self-reflection, being like, holy bejesus,
well,
like.
See, I don't even think that. I don't think that. I think that he went because she said she was going. And he went out there to see what she was going to be doing. And I think it was more of a stalker vibe. I don't think it was mutual at all.
Yeah, no, I feel like that's a total possibility as well. Yeah, because he does have stalker. He's a stalker.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he's proven it. And, and the only reason why he hasn't been a stalker to, Jamie, Amy, or, Case 3 or any of those women was simply because he couldn't leave the state.
Yep.
That's the only reason why. Anybody local, screw that. I mean, I think you'll kill somebody local.
Well, and I think, probably his town and surrounding areas obviously know about him and his reputation and things like that. And that's not just from the sting. I'm sure these are people who have grown up with him or his siblings, or, have family, and they know who he is outside of all of this. And there's a reason no one locally would give him a chance, even overlooking, that he's an absolute slob and a misogynist and all that.
Yeah. I think the same thing, and honestly, I don't think the Armstrong name in that area is a very strong name.
Yep.
I think that everybody hates them, and they're like, oh, it's them Armstrongs, and I think that's why 3 of the 6 have moved out of the area. They're not even in the area anymore. They're at the coast or whatever, and it's Roy. I think Roy's like the only one there, but he's a drunk, and so everybody's just thinking, he's a town drunk, whatever. And I forget the other one that's still there, but
I think it's which one of his is also on the registry? Is it Paul?
I think it's his cousin on the registry, right?
Oh, I thought it was
his cousin.
Oh, I thought it was one of his brothers. Oops.
No.
Okay.
No, it's his cousin. And the chat, I guess, can let me know, but I think it was his cousin because I think he said, I saw my cousin at a class. So I think it was his cousin.
Got it.
I'm not surprised that some of his family tree is literally a branch,
Yeah, it goes straight up. It's a palm tree.
Almost like royalty.
Oh my God.
So anyway, sorry.
Yeah, sorry, chat. We had to go down that. So Lauren says, that way we won't be sitting right in front of your house and making anything noticeable. Lol.
Well, yeah.
How far is the interstate from your house?
IDK. I'll have to find out. Okay.
Lauren, you're asking the child who didn't even know she had a garage where the interstate is.
Exactly. And to know miles and feet or
Like-
anything on the metric system, it's amazing.
No, you're gonna have to give me your address anyway so I can find out when I look on the map. Don't ask your parents any questions because it'll make them suspicious.
Okay, I won't.
Thank you.
I'm not that dumb. Lol.
Kissy face.
Winky face. Kissy face.
Believe me, I know, lol. You might be 13, but you're not even close to dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't know how old she were. He forgot that she was 13 because she talked to him so good. As we can see, her conversation is absolutely riveting. Absolutely riveting. I love it.
Well, which one always makes me laugh? The predator that's like, he's like, I have really bad eyesight, and I thought she said she was 18 and not 13, and he was like an accountant.
Oh my God, yeah. I don't know who that was. I'm sure Eel or one of the other guys know who that is. Yeah. That's pretty funny. He's like, okay.
Like, I'm trusting you.
Like, all right.
Like, people are trusting you with their taxes.
And you can't count. That's awesome. Good thing to put you on the TV so that everybody knows.
Yes.
Okay, so thank you. You know what?
Let me see. Eel did know who it was. It's the finger indexer predator. That's funny.
I knew he would know.
William Dow. Let's see. You're welcome, my precious princess. What?
You're the best BF in the whole world.
You know what?
What?
You're the best girlfriend in the whole world. Rose, kissy face, X face.
Aw, thank you. X face, kissy face.
You know what else?
What?
I can't wait to stick my penis in your vagina. Kissy face, blushy face.
I didn't read ahead either. So sorry for my
for your shock.
One head. So sometimes if you just hear me like in the middle of your sentence go, oh God, that's probably maybe I should mute myself in between those. But anyway, blushy face, me too.
Big smiley X face.
X face.
Okay, when we get about a mile away from your house, we're gonna stop and give each other a big hug. And I want a really big kiss. Hostage face.
There you go, hostage face. Big smile. Cool. Cool.
And I'm gonna feel your butt too. Big smiley X face.
Okay, blushy face. Why do you want to feel my butt?
Because it's cute and nice, and because I can. Lol. Big smiley.
Wow. Okay, lol.
Like, it just makes me so incredibly sad.
Yes. It's terrible.
Yeah, and it's like I know I kind of went on this tangent a couple times ago, but like I grew up during the same time frame that Kayla would have. Kayla still would have been older than me, but like I was definitely, on the internet when, there was still a sense of like anonymity. And
Yes.
I remember being in like kind of sketchy situations, but having the wherewithal, to not entertain that. But with my life experience, I definitely understand how those with traumatizing home lives, history, involvement in foster care with, broken homes, single parenting, things like that, like how much young people crave attention and how insanely dangerous that could have been for me.
Absolutely. I grew up before the internet. I mean, that's literally how old I am. I didn't get the internet until I was 18 or 19,
Mm-hmm.
I think. And that was before Google. So you could dial in and you could get a list of chat rooms and stuff, and then you'd have to know DOS in order to get into the chat room.
Uh-huh.
So then you could get into the chat room on DOS. So you would just dial in to specific numbers. Like it wasn't just getting online and dialing into a basic mainframe.
Yeah.
It was literally dialing into specific locations to get into that chat room. That is how old I am. Just So yeah, I think I was like 18, maybe 17 when it came out. So there we go.
Yeah.
So now everybody knows that I'm ancient. But
well,
I'm so glad the internet wasn't around when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't have to grow up with this pressure, and I didn't have to grow up with, I was during the whole stranger danger era. Obviously, that was happening, and so, but we didn't go far from home. We didn't even talk to anybody far from home. Our information came from people on the block, and that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm glad I did not have this pressure and these pedophiles, which they were still out there, but they had to do it in person.
Yeah.
So
well, and some people in the community know this about me, but I'll share it now. It's like I'm in a field of work right now where I work with kids with trauma history. And it's just anytime I do a reading or listen to someone else do it, or the phone calls, I just think about how easily, that could have been, one of my clients, and their surrounding life circumstances that could very easily put them in the same type of position, and they don't even know, they just feel like they're getting that attention from someone.
And that's exactly it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as with Lorne and the people that he picks out, it is all about attention.
Yeah.
Lorne is literally all about attention. He loves you if you've given him 8 hours a day for a week, and all of a sudden he's in love with you and wants you to move out there.
Right. And with Lorne too, and I mean to me that's also like a power and control thing. With the 8-hour phone calls a day, which is a whole other layer that I could talk about with Lorneography.
Right. Yeah. Well, another day.
Yes, another tangent. So Lorne says big smiley X face. And I'm so sorry, that's at 10:55:24 p.m.
I get you now. Oh wait. Yeah, smiley face. It's the big smiley because we're just when we're on the interstate.
Oh, wait. I think hold on, what time is it at? My chat skipped.
58:57.
Okay, thank you. When you get on the interstate, you can suck on my penis too. Big smiley blushy face.
While you're driving.
Yup, lol.
Okay.
Do you want to?
Sure.
Big smiley. I can rub your vagina too. Big smiley face. Do you want me to?
Yeah, blushy face.
Big smiley. Are you more anxious for it now? Lol.
Fucking anxious. I fucking hate this whole anxious word. I don't even want to say it in real life now. Like literally.
Oh my, I know, right?
Every
time I say it, I think about this freaking community.
You know, and I'm gonna get the thesaurus out and make sure that anxious is out of my vocabulary. You know, not that I need it for much, but Jesus, I hate that he uses it like this. Okay, so yes.
Big smiley face, kissy face, X face.
Kissy face.
What are you thinking about right now, Precious?
Oh my God. He's so insecure. Even with a 13-year-old.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How I can't wait to see you.
Big smiley face, X face. Excited for us to do all that stuff.
Oh, he didn't use anxious, surprisingly enough.
He did not. But he thinks anxious, he thinks anxious and excited mean the same thing.
That's what I mean, is that he didn't use anxious, whereas usually he would use anxious there. So, yes, blushy face.
Big smiley, X face. Me too.
Kissy face.
Kissy face.
Big smiley.
What are you going to be thinking about tonight when you're laying in bed?
About you, X face.
Big smiley.
And all that stuff we're gonna do. Sorry.
You're fine.
We're is spelled were. Blushy face.
Big smiley, X face. Are you wishing you could be sucking on my penis right now and me rubbing your vagina?
Yeah, blushy face.
Big smiley, kissy face, X face. Me too.
He wishes to be rubbing on anybody's penis. I mean, vagina.
I mean, maybe both.
I honestly think both, because I think in prison he got turned, but that's okay.
Absolutely.
Anyway, smiley face.
I'm anxious for us to be naked together, X face. That's why you only get 5 minutes to play with Bud before your clothes come off. Lol. Hang on, Precious. I need to turn the AC off.
Yep, 5 minutes with Bud.
It's more time than he gets to go pee.
That's true. That's very true. Lol, K, and then poor Bud.
What's the poor Bud for? Oh, because he only gets you for 5 minutes before I take your clothes off, lol.
Yeah, lol.
Precious, where are you?
How long was that?
Like a minute and a half. Yeah.
I'm here. I'm thinking.
Oh, about what?
About you, winky face.
Big smiley. And what are you thinking? Winky face.
How much I love you, blushy face.
Big smiley. Kissy face, X face. What is all that's going through your mind?
Why is it every 5 seconds he has to know what she's thinking about? That is...
It's a control thing.
So annoying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it is a control thing, but I'm just like, if a guy did that with me...
Oh, it's so annoying.
I would go on a second date, and I don't have to tell you that my dating experience as I got older has gotten a little bit better. I used to leave them at Starbucks, like, and not even tell them I was going. I used to just leave them there. I'd get in my car and go. I had better things to do than sit here and speak to an idiot. You know?
Yes, I live. I think I hope everyone in this chat has had some type of experience like that. Not on the receiving end, but yeah.
Right, not on the receiving end. But then the idiot the next day said he had a good time, and I texted him back, how did you have a good time? I literally left you there. Like, I didn't say bye to you.
Like, blocked and reported.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, and at that point I did block him, but why would you text me? How desperate are you that you texted the next day to a woman? I mean, and this guy was in his 40s, because I was in my 40s at the time. But this woman in her 40s and you're in your 40s left you. How stupid are you? You're not 5
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I'm losing my shit over here. That's so funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry he texted you. That's like really awkward.
I laughed and then I texted him back and just said, how did you have a good time? I was curious. Which part was fun? The part where you were arguing with me about something that I actually get paid to do, or the fact that I left you there and didn't say goodbye? You actually watched my my taillights, and go. You watched me get in my car and you watched me drive off. Which part was fun?
Oh my god.
Curious.
He thinks you're playing hard to get.
Right. I guess that's really hard to get, isn't it?
Oh my god.
No, enough about there's plenty of stories like that, but that's usually what I did was I would leave him, and then somebody said, Kim, it's kind of rude. So then I would tell him, hey, I'm leaving, and then I'd just turn around and walk off. So, I mean, as you get older, you just don't have time for that shit. I could be home knitting or shit, anything.
Right. I was going to say, I could be at home sleeping.
I could be at home staring at a goddamn wall, and it would have been more exciting than that.
Where I pay to live.
I mean, and where I'm more comfortable.
Yes.
I'm going to take off my bra. Hello.
Exactly.
I mean, there you go. So anyway. Sorry about my tangent.
That is okay. That is why we're a community. It brings us closer together.
Okay, so how I'm lucky I met you, blushy face, and have such a cool BF.
I love you, Kayla Marie Armstrong, my precious princess. Rose, hug, kissy face, X.
I love you too. Oh, I love you. Kissy face. I don't know. Blushy face, maybe. Big smiley. I'm guessing that's what those are.
So I learned this year during Lort. The carrots with the D in the middle, that's a hug.
Oh, okay.
The little carrots are like the arms.
Yeah. And honestly, I should know this because I'm old. I was around during all this.
During all the emotes. I
was married at 19, and I wasn't going online and hugging people, I guess.
Right.
I was divorced at 21, but married at 19, so I wasn't doing all that.
Oh my gosh, you lived a lot of life young.
Yeah, and then I was, married for 15 years and got divorced, so.
Oh my goodness.
There we go.
Oh,
wow. Life is life.
Yeah. So, okay, hug, and then Lauren, of course, says big smiley. What do you think is so cool about me?
Everything. Big smiley.
That's like when they ask why Jamie's so special. She's just all around awesome. It's such a non-answer.
I just love her. And it's like she's mean to you.
It's like she cares. Like what? Name one thing, lol.
And he can't do that. Well, he can say that she's sexy, but anyway.
What?
You're cute.
Lol.
Sweet, nice, smart.
Genius. Big smiley.
Big smiley. Oh my god.
You forgot to say that I have a nice penis, lol.
Oh, lol. Yeah, taut too.
Lol, kissy face. Can't wait to get your hands on it though, huh? Lol.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to tell you that I'm sitting in my garage, and I'm very glad that I am not talking the Lauren roll. Just saying. My neighbors just got home, and I could imagine me saying this stuff, and then, I take care of my mom, and I call over here to my mom and like, hey, Kitten's in the garage talking about touching a penis.
Well, I'm not sure if it was last year or the year before, but there were times where like Baxby would read someone else's chat log like while she was out on walks.
Oh my God.
And just reading this like in the comfort of my own bed right now, I'm still like getting like icked out.
Yeah, it's like a heebie-jeebie type thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's literally a crime. You're like, okay, let's see. Okay, so Lauren says, I can't wait until you get your hands on it too. Lol, X face.
Yeah. Oh, X face. Oh, kissy.
God, you're beautiful. Rose, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
Aw, thank you.
Are you gonna wear your hair in a ponytail or are you gonna wear it down?
How you want me to wear it. And he just got a hard on him when she asked permission.
Yes, and I know this has been a hot topic over the last year, but the talk about the hair. Like
the hair and that she asked for permission.
Yes. Ugh.
Yeah, he's got a hair fetish.
Yes, 100. In a ponytail, it looks really sweet like that. Big smiley face, kissy face.
Looks sweet. How can something look? She's not a dessert. Hey, big smiley.
And what are you gonna wear under your skirt?
Nothing. Blushy face.
Big smiley, X face.
X face.
And why are you gonna wear nothing under your skirt? Big smiley.
Because you want me to. Smiley. Not even a big smiley. It's just like a regular old smiley.
But Lauren responds with a big smiley.
Yeah, he does.
And why do I want you to, lol?
Because you want to touch my private place.
She won't even say it. She won't even say it.
No, and that is how young she is.
Yeah.
She's not even like, you want to touch my pussy or my vagina. It's literally my private place, Terrible.
I kind of wish they would have said no square.
Oh, that would have been good.
Oh wait, nope, not big smiley.
It is big smiley.
Oh, it is a big it is a big smiley. Sorry, big smiley kissy face, X face.
Kissy face.
And why do I want to touch your private place, lol?
Because you love me.
Big smiley, X face, kissy face, Rose.
Kissy face, X face.
And what are you going to be doing while I'm touching your private place, lol?
Touching your private place.
Big smiley, kissy face, X face. And are you gonna like it, lol?
So this gets into the whole Lauren thing of telling them what they like or what they don't like or what they're going to do or not do.
Yeah.
That continues throughout all of his catfishes. But this just shows you how long it's been going on.
Well, and that's what he thinks love is.
Yeah.
Is like that complete control supposedly they have over each other. Like seriously, I just got chills like reading all of that. Like that is so, I don't know. It's so outside of my scope of comprehension of how someone could think, say, do things like this.
Yeah, I was in a very abusive relationship, and this used to trigger me. It doesn't trigger me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But some of this stuff, and not all of it because I wasn't 12, but some of the stuff that he does is some of the same things that my ex would do.
Yeah.
Like telling me what I thought, what I felt, who I could hang out with, who I couldn't, things like that. He was an absolute control freak. So I get a lot of her. I can relate with her a lot better, but I've seen it in real life, and I know how once you're in it, it's really hard to see it, and sometimes really hard to get out of it.
Oh, yeah.
It took me 15 years.
Oh, yeah. I mean, and that is just, the cycle of abuse as well. Like,
Yeah,
that
but,
is very common.
I thought he loved me. I thought that he did these things because he loved me.
Right.
Because he told me that the reason why he did these things is because he loved me. That's why I thought it. See what I mean? It's like a huge circle.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. Sorry about that. On a tangent with my ex-husband.
Yeah, no, don't apologize. And very, I just commemorate you for your strength through that, because that, I'm sure, was a very dangerous situation for you on more than one occasion.
It was.
And I know it was probably extremely dangerous for you when you decided to leave.
Yeah, I did it when he didn't know. I
Yeah.
literally just had somebody show up at a U-Haul, and we just packed all my shit and they left.
Yeah.
He had no clue. Yeah, and you can't. I didn't know it at the time because it's not like I heard, don't tell them that you're leaving and that it's the most dangerous time and all that other stuff. I never heard that. It was just, to me, it was like more common sense. Like, I can't tell him because if I tell him, he's gonna, hit me, or he's gonna do something, And so I did everything behind his back. But yeah, if anybody's in a relationship like that, never even think about telling them you're leaving. Like, ever. Just do it,
Well,
Because
now we're on my soapbox. And if you need resources for any situation like this, please feel free to reach out to me via email, and I can get you resources for your area. Any type of domestic violence or household violence, or even if you're just questioning, your safety in a relationship, like, please reach out to me and I can send you resources for the chat.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you just need to talk, I'm here.
Absolutely. Same here.
Anyway, so here's your, are you gonna like it? And I really hate that. Yeah.
Big smiley, and who's the most beautiful girl in the world to me?
And that's what I was just talking. I didn't read ahead, but that's what I'm talking about. Me, big smiley. They say these things and get you hooked.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the only one that thinks I'm beautiful. He's the only one that thinks I'm pretty or something like that. I know that feeling. But anyway.
Yeah.
Me, big smiley.
Big smiley, kissy face, hug, X face. And who's gonna be my wife in 4.5 years?
Me, big smiley face.
Big smiley face, kissy face, X face.
Kissy face.
And can you explain how God made you so beautiful? Lol, kissy face, X face.
No.
Me either, but I'm happy that he did, Rose.
Kissy face. Oh, that's so sweet. And only a 13-year-old would think that was sweet, just by the way.
Absolutely. Well, and that's definitely something he heard on a Hallmark movie or something.
Yes.
I really am very much in love with you, precious. Rose, X face.
Big smiley.
I wish I could have your voice in my ear again right now, too. I miss your voice.
I miss yours.
Kissy face.
Kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face, kissy face.
Strap in, y'all.
Oh my God.
How many times do you want me to stick my penis in your vagina while you're here?
IDK.
What else is she supposed to say that?
Yeah, I mean, once, none, yeah. And the expectation, he's actually grooming her for the expectation that this is going to happen, period.
Oh, yeah. It's like not even a question that it's not happening.
Yeah. So, yeah.
How often do you want me to touch your vagina?
IDK, as much as you want, I guess.
Ugh. Big smiley face, X face. How often do you want to touch my penis?
As much as you want me to.
Well, and I'm just going to take these last like 8 or 9 messages and just something interesting to point out. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Sorry, of course I went to go highlight and it changed my screen.
Just like that.
So, okay, so I'm going to take these last like 8 or 9 messages, and it's interesting because when Kayla says IDK, he doesn't have a smiley face or anything. He just asks his next question. And then Kayla says, I don't know, as much as you want, I guess. And he gives her the positive emojis. And then he asks how often about touching himself. And she gives the same response, as much as you want me to. And he gives another positive affirmation with the smiley face. He's gross.
Yes. He's disgusting.
Then you'll be touching it all the time, lol.
Lol.
Do you want me to be touching it the whole time you hear?
You want me to touch you the whole time?
If you want to, yes, lol.
Okay, if you want me to.
It's just to play with, lol.
Lol.
How often do you want to suck on it?
IDK.
I can be licking your clit at the same time that you're sucking on my penis too. Big smiley face, X face.
You forgot the S at the end of clit.
Right.
And yes, Camp Vogel, you are absolutely correct. He's trying to lock her into a promise to let him do anything he wants whenever he wants, and that's absolutely right.
Yep. And building up that expectation so when things get a little bit more extreme, it doesn't sound as scary.
Exactly. That's exactly right. It's a little at a time anyway, right? Everything's always a little at a time. It's a little, and then next thing you know, it's a big thing. But anyway, okay.
Yep. Kissy face, X face. I love you, precious. Rose.
I love you.
What are you what are you thinking about right now? Do you notice how I love knowing what you're thinking?
Yeah, LOL. I'm thinking about you and all that stuff we're gonna do. Blushy face.
Big smiley face, kissy X face.
Kissy face. Oh my god.
I'm laughing, but like if I don't laugh, I'll cry.
Yeah, this is terrible.
Do you wish my penis was in your mouth right now?
Yeah, blushy face.
It's like she's not telling him like what she's necessarily thinking about. So he's like, I'll give you something to think about.
Yeah, absolutely. And she and because she's not thank God, a real 13-year-old, sorry. She's just letting him do all the talking. And later on, when he has the excuse of, oh well, she's the only one that talked to me, and and she's just so good with talking to me, and it's like she never talked literally. All she did was blushy face, smiley face, okay, cute. If you want me to, the perfect subservient, which is exactly what he wants. He wants a subservient girl, but that's exactly it. It just amazes me that later on how his version of things is so warped that he thinks this. It's crazy.
Yeah. So 11:35:38. Lauren says big smiley face, X face. Me too.
Yeah, kissy face.
Are you gonna lick it like a lollipop? LOL.
Oh my god. Sorry. Is that what you're supposed to do?
You can if you want to. You can lick it and suck it. Oh, wait. You can lick it and suck on it any way you want to. It's yours to do whatever you want with it. Blushy face.
which I'm not a guy, but I would think that sucking on it like a lollipop is not what they want. Or licking on it like a lollipop. You know, like just licking it. Like,
you know, okay.
like I don't have a penis, but I mean, I've dated. You know,
right.
And I cannot remember a time I've ever just licked all around the penis and not done anything else.
But again, he's a virgin. He doesn't know that.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's so funny that he's like, "Oh, you can lick it," and I'm like, "You don't want her to just lick it, dude."
Yeah, like, ew. Ew.
It's just fucking crazy. This guy is fucking nuts. But anyway, and he's also giving her a sense of control, and by that I mean what he's saying is,
right. Mm-hmm.
it's yours to do with whatever you want to do with it. So he's giving her a sense of ownership as well, so that she thinks, "Oh, well, I'm his and he's mine."
Right,
You know?
exactly. I was like, he's giving her the breadcrumb of, like you said, of permission for that, and planting that in her mind, you know, that this is something that she wants.
That's it. You know, that's the
Mhm.
crazy part about it.
Yep.
Is that, you know, and I understand them doing that, but, you know, but that's a perfect tactic for abusers, and any abuser. This isn't just
Yep.
Lauren and a 12-year-old.
Yep.
It's any abuser that says, "Oh, I love you, and look, I'm giving you control over this, so that you know I'm yours." You know, even though he cheated every time he could. So
Yeah, and you know, I know there's some members of the community, you know, whenever it's brought up, you know, that he's a manipulator, you know, the counter argument is always, well, he's too stupid and people are too smart for him to manipulate them. And it's like, well, you know,
No.
a child is not
exactly
smart enough.
And some adults.
Yeah, you're right.
Some adults that are vulnerable adults are this too. And I never thought I was a vulnerable adult.
Yeah, well, and let me tell you, I mean, I've had a similar experience as far as abusive relationships. And absolutely, you know, you never think you'll be in that type of situation until you're in that situation.
So you're there. Yeah. Absolutely. Because I'm telling you, I tell it like it is, and I always have since I was little, and I've always gotten in trouble for it. So I was really ashamed that I got into abusive relationship because of the fact that I tell it like it is. But it starts out small, you know. It's just these little bitty things, and it just builds up. And the next thing you know, you turn around and think, what the hell did I just do with my life for 15 years? Why am I in this relationship that makes me feel bad, or, you know, or is abusive like this, you know, to where I hate going to bed, or to where I've tried to commit suicide twice. What is this, you know? And it starts little, and these are the little things. And that's what, you know, it's just these little ways of them saying, oh, but you have control over this.
Yeah.
To give you a sense of control that you really don't have.
Well, and you bring a very good point about feeling shame about being in the situation. And, you know, placing blame on yourself as the person who had to have those experiences. And a lot of people don't consider that when talking about the cycle of abuse and, you know, the fear that victims have coming forward and sharing with trusted individuals. You know, that can be a massive hindrance to people's you know, healing, is the shame that they feel.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely is. You know, I got divorced at 36. I was 39, I think, and I didn't date again for 3 years. I didn't trust myself.
Yeah, it's traumatizing.
You know, I didn't trust myself to pick. I always said, "Oh, my pick was broken," you know, because my first husband robbed 2 banks and ended up in prison. So, you know, if you ever want to hear the story, that's what happened with my first husband. But my second husband was abusive. So now you all know why I'm single.
Well, and having those traumatizing experiences really does make you question your self-judgment,
It does. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, but the good news about that 3 years was that I found out what I liked,
Yeah.
things like that, so it was a very good healing 3 years.
Absolutely.
So,
and everyone deserves that.
Absolutely. Jumping in and out of relationships like what Lauren does, you never actually heal anything, actually.
Yep. Absolutely.
But anyway. Okay, so Huel, I just want to make sure I do it right because, well, I never done it before. Blushy face.
You'll do it right no matter how you do it. As long as you're touching it, it's going to be right. Well,
okay.
Have you ever heard of a blowjob?
Yeah, blushy face.
Tell me what you think it is.
He just wants this for spank bank material. I'm just letting you know now. It's when a girl does that, suck a boy's penis.
Yup. When you're sucking on my penis, you go up and down on it. Like you move it in and out of your mouth.
Oh, okay.
But you can do it any way that you want to do it to me, though, precious. It's yours to do whatever you want to do with.
There we go.
You can lick it, suck it, roll your tongue around on it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. X face.
So he's giving her the ideas.
Yeah, and I know this is so gross, and I'm so sorry to everyone in the chat, but in his mind, if Kayla were in front of him and they were having this actual conversation face to face, he would do that whispery, raspy voice.
Yes.
To her, trying to seduce her, and that just it makes me have acid reflux.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you're so precious, and his happy talk.
Yeah. Yeah. So Lauren says BRB coffee again.
Okay. I gotta remember all this so I know what to do.
You don't have to remember it if you don't want to. It's your penis. You own it, so you can do whatever you want to do to it. Kissy face, X face.
I'd have bit it off. I'd have bobbited that shit.
Well,
Lorena Bobbitt.
Like water bottles with his testicles. Just keep squeezing. Yes.
I just want to make sure. I mean, I know your other GFs probably had experience and they knew everything to do.
You're better than any of them. I'm your first one ever, and I love knowing that. And I love that I get to teach you all of this stuff. And I love that even if you think that you might do something wrong, you're not doing it wrong in my eyes because I think you're perfect. Rose, kissy face, X face.
Yep. He needs I'm your first one ever, and he needs to be able to teach them because I think he's a very degraded type of person. You know, to where he likes things that are just disgusting,
Yeah.
And he needs somebody that he can teach to say, no, this is normal, to normalize the disgusting shit that he likes. So.
Well, I mean, and I think a perfect example of that is his whole entire relationship with Winnie. I mean, She was shitting in diapers. He had no problem about it. Even with Ramona, when he was talking about changing her diapers.
Yes. When she was on the plane or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
and they would just put a hole in the diaper.
What Lauren really needs is a lobotomy.
Yes. He needs a castration is what he needs.
Yes.
I mean, he can't get it up already, so a castration shouldn't do much to him. Says, aw,
know,
big
dude.
smiley. I love you.
I love you more, tongue face. What else do you want me to teach you tonight?
Lol, I think that's a lot
Lol.
to remember.
Believe me, you're gonna do awesome. Kissy face.
Big smiley face, kissy, X face, kissy face.
Oh my god. I don't know how much more of this I can do tonight. Okay. While you have your head down there, sucking on my penis while we're driving, you can have your legs in the seat and one knee bent and up straight so I can be playing with your vagina. Rose, smiley face, kissy face, X face.
She has the right idea. Kay, I'm trying to think about this. Like, how does he get these positions?
Well, one knee bent and up straight.
I mean, this is like the thruple, you know, where he
where he drew
the thruple
and how that was
Jamie's
going to
gotta
work.
be a contortionist. It's crazy.
Yeah. Big smiley. Tell me what you're thinking about.
Trying to put picture in my mind how I'm gonna do that. LOL.
Lol. Easy. You're gonna be laying down in the seat with your head in my lap, sucking on my penis, and you'll have one leg up while I'm playing with your vagina. Big smiley. Would it help you picture it better if I showed you my penis?
Oh my God, yes. But this is what gets me on this, is that his penis points to the left and he'll be driving, right?
Well, like...
So in order for
I'm not even going to say what
she would literally have to be the one driving, or they'd have to switch positions. Otherwise, her head is going to be all the way over to where the door is. And then what's she going to do? I keep having to picture this, and I'm just like, how can she give them that when they drive? I mean, his dink is a poor little bird that goes to the left.
Well, and God forbid there's a pothole and she just bites it off.
Oh God, yeah. That would be so great. But yeah, okay.
Kayla.
It's a question mark face. I can't figure it out how that's gonna work.
Does seeing it make you want to suck on it right now, lol?
Oh my God. I swear to God, if any man ever said that to me, I'd be like, I would never think of that. But yeah, kinda, fleshy face.
Big smiley face, X face, kissy face. Believe me, it's gonna work really good. Big smiley.
And honestly, he doesn't know. He's just lying to her.
In his mind,
a blowjob from a woman before.
In his mind, it's working out really, really well, and that's what he's going on.
Yeah, he's gotten a blowjob from his brother, but. Okay, if you say so.
Lol, it's gonna work even better when we get back here. Big smiley.
He's got to take that blue pill first.
I'm so sorry. I can't wait for the first time when we hug and make out. Ooh, that's gonna be real special. Big smiley face.
Just like him. You did great.
I know. I always am careful with that one because I'm like, I really hope this doesn't offend people, but at the same time, it's really funny.
No, it's exactly how he talks. Shouldn't offend any of these degenerates that are listening.
Us low lives who have no lives spend all our time on the internet.
That's what you mean. Yeah, I know. Smiley face. I can't wait too.
Kissy face. Are you gonna reach down and feel my penis when we're making out?
Yeah, bless your face.
Big smiley. Promise?
I promise.
Big smiley X face.
BRB.
Okay. That picture you have on our box is the first one that I've had up and been looking at all day. Rose, kissy face, X face.
If some guy told me that, I would run and never talk to them again.
Yeah. Like,
I mean, why would you look at my picture all day? Go get a fucking job, dude. You know, go be a goddamn man, you know?
for real.
Your pussy's bigger than mine. You know?
Truthfully.
You have more estrogen flowing through you than I do.
He's the, I can't remember if I was talking to my partner about this or if it was someone else in the community, but he is the most emotional person I have ever
He's the woman.
witnessed. Yeah. Like,
he's absolutely the female in the relationship.
yeah. Like, I know this is nothing new. There's something wrong with him. There's multiple somethings wrong with him.
Yeah, like when I used to manage a lot of men because I was in IT for many, many years. And I used to manage guys, you know, because that's usually what they were. But anyway, and I went up the chain of command, but I would go into the women's restroom and grab a tampon and walk out and put it on their desk and tell them, stop the fucking bleeding. Quit your bitching, you know? Quit your goddamn bitching. Get over it already.
Like,
you know?
put up. Yes.
Your vagina is gaping right now. But anyway. Anyway, so that's my... he's just so, I don't know. I just can't understand him sometimes, but okay. Anyway, oh, really?
Yup. Big smiley face, X face.
X face.
I love that pic of you. And I can see more of your chest in it too. Big
What
smiley face. Literally just chest.
Yeah, I mean, I love looking at your ribs.
Like, your clavicle is really something, Kayla.
Yeah, you know, like to see more of your chest, and it's like, what? Lol. Oh my god.
Taking bets in the chat about his next line.
What is his next line, y'all? What do you think his next line's gonna be?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so tell me what you're thinking right now.
Exactly. What the hell?
Lol.
How I feel better because I ate something because I was real hungry. Wrong. That's what she's thinking about. Is that she's hungry, bitch. You've had her online this whole time. She hadn't been able to get anything to eat.
I swear to God. Oh my God. LOL. Hug, kissy face. What did you have to eat?
Kissy face. Oh, X face, I'm sorry. Cereal.
Did you get some for me?
No, sorry. I ate it all, lol.
Oh, well, I can eat you. Big smiley face, blushy face. Do you know what that means?
This reminds me of when he was talking about getting full on Jamie's brushy juice and eating her pussy, so he can suck her titty.
Wait. I have to. I'm so sorry. I have to say this. When that, I think it was a live stream first happened, and it was Reborn and Blue Boy, and they were talking about Lauren being with a squirter, and it came.
Oh my God, right?
And it came out in such a forceful jet that it snapped his neck.
He got whiplash from it.
I was screaming. I was screaming laughing.
I mean, even a squirter would not be that forceful. I am sorry.
Oh, no,
You
like,
shouldn't even pee that forceful.
it is not a fire hydrant. Like,
Yeah, what makes you think that? What makes you think that we're going to be able to squirt that forcefully? You know?
he's freaking nuts. Oh my God.
He just doesn't know what he's talking about. I think he just gets things by osmosis, catches things, you know, and then parrots it back.
Oh my God, yeah. Or, you know, he had watched some really bad porn at some point, and, you know, oh God, ew. Okay, anyway, so sorry. Okay, so Kayla says, huh, and Lauren says, when I'm down licking and sucking on your clit, that's when, or wait, that's what it's called, is eating. So he knew she only had one clit. How did he lose that? How did he lose that information?
And then later on, he gets unsure of himself and decides that there's clits.
Yeah, weaponized incompetence.
This is kind of funny. Sounds like a gross thing to call it.
Lol. It's something that feels good to you, though, and I know you're gonna taste good too. Big smiley face, kissy face,
Yep, tell
X face.
her what she likes again.
Yep.
I am.
Yep. Because you're my precious princess, and everything about you is perfect. Rose, kissy face, X face.
Big smiley, X face, kissy face. I like it when you call me your precious princess.
I like it when you call me that.
Yes. You can do that high voice. That's great. I just had surgery on my neck. My voice can't go high yet until for another month or so.
Oh my goodness, bless you.
It's okay. It's all good.
I love calling you my precious princess, Rose, X face.
Big smiley. Oh my God.
If you were sucking on my penis right now, you wouldn't have been hungry. LOL. Oh, what? Especially if I were to come. LOL.
I mean, cum's got some protein in it, guys. But no. But it's not enough to make you full. I'm just letting y'all know that it is definitely not enough to say, oh, that was filling, and then not eat again for the rest of the day.
I was gonna say, Eureka's.
A couple of grams of protein.
Are you speaking from experience, Miss May?
Yes. Just letting you know. I'm definitely speaking from experience. I was wild in my 20s before I got married.
Oh my God, I'm living.
I've tried it all. Okay. And rightfully so. She says, huh?
Do you know what that means? You know what cum is, right?
Not sure what you mean. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you was sucking on my penis right now, there would come a point where I would come. So if you were sucking on it right now, and I cummed, it would go right in your mouth. Then you could swallow it, and you wouldn't be hungry anymore. LOL.
That is such bullshit, dude. I mean, this just shows you. I mean, how many dicks has he sucked on to know if she'd be full?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, just saying. But anyway, it reminds me of a joke. What's the difference between like and love?
What?
Spit and swallow.
I haven't heard that one before. That's funny.
So she really loves them. But anyway, really?
Yup. Want to try it?
I guess. Does it taste good?
Big smiley. I don't know. I know yours will taste good, but I don't know what my own tastes like because I've never tasted it. Oh well.
And that's probably bullshit. But whatever.
He's definitely one of those people who've just been like, after he's completed, he has tried it.
I think so.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know? And he would know, because he eats so much fruit, if he ate some pineapple or something sweet that his tongue would taste sweeter.
Ew. Oh my God.
That's from experience too.
This,
Yeah.
God, I should have read ahead in this chat today. I was not ready for all this mess.
Right.
Okay, so so you can tell me when we do it, okay?
Well, okay.
Are you anxious to taste my cum now? LOL.
Yeah, bless your face.
That gives off the same energy as the JPW interview where Chris just goes, "Can I taste your nuts?" Like announces it when it's dead silent.
That's hilarious. I love that stuff.
Oh my God, me too. It's like, I know this is kind of jacked up, but I know I'm amongst friends. You know, To Catch a Predator is so comforting.
It really is. And I watched To Catch a Predator, y'all, when it first came out, like live, or not live, but literally the day that it was coming out on TV. I think I was in my 20s, and I watched it. And I'd be like, God, that's so terrible. Thank God I don't get online like that.
I know, right? Like,
I remember it.
oh my goodness. Okay, I'm so sorry. I had to go on that little tangent. Yep, want to try it? Oh, wait. Sorry.
No,
I'm trying to make us go back and read it all again. I'm so sorry. Are you anxious to taste my cum now? LOL.
Yeah, bless your face.
Big smiley. God, I want you so fucking bad right now.
Right. Wow, I didn't know there was so much stuff to learn.
Believe me, you're gonna do awesome. And I'm gonna love teaching you too. Big smiley X face.
Gonna love it. Big smiley X face, kissy face.
I'd make myself come right now if you wanted me to, so you could see what it looks like. But you told me before you wanted to wait.
Yeah, Sherry Twist was like, no.
Like hard pass. I love you, Rose, hug, kissy face, X face.
I love you too.
When we go to sleep, I want you to have one leg on me, okay?
Oh my God. Okay, why?
Because I want to hold you as close to me as I can all night long, X face.
Okay, X face.
And I'm gonna have one hand on your butt all night long too. Big smiley blushy face.
Okay, lol.
So what are you thinking about right now, precious?
Oh my God. I'm gonna Control F and just, honest to God, look at how many times this is thinking.
Oh my God, yeah, please. I'll hold the chat where it's at.
It says, I can't wait. Yeah, I want to see. 130 times.
That's not as many as I thought it was.
But honest to God, that's 129 too many.
Well, I was gonna say half of them are on this day alone.
It is, apparently.
Is there anything you're most anxious about now? What are you doing?
1 second later. No, almost a minute later. Thinking. I'm most anxious about meeting you IRL.
Big smiley face, X face. I love you so fucking much, Kayla Marie Armstrong. Rose, kissy face, X face.
I love you so much, X face. There was like 80 O's, y'all. Just, you know.
Big smiley. I wish I could sleep with you every night, starting right now, sad face.
Yeah, Todd. It should be that. would be so cool.
That would be a dream come true.
Smiley face. Oh my God.
You'd love to be able to hold my penis every night, huh?
There he goes again. I just want to know what he thinks of what romance is. Like putting her leg on him and then him holding her tight while they sleep. Bitch, I get hot. I don't want your ass near me. You know?
Well,
that's why I have a queen or king bed so that we don't have to be so close together.
Yes, and my personal touch threshold is very, very low. So yeah, I'm fine with like a hug and a kiss, but then like don't touch me for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Like it's a good night, like a little quick like 2-minute good night cuddle, and then I'm rolling over to my side of the bed.
Yes. You know, I mean, yes. Like I can't. Like no. Like that's exactly right. I don't want somebody on me like a fucking sloth. You know. I mean, I just want you. You've got plenty of room.
Yes.
There.
Yes.
Go over there. You know, it's not that I'm not touchy-feely. Like, I like holding hands, and I love to give kisses, and I do love cuddling, but, you know, once that's done, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, no, like, I need my personal space.
Yeah, I don't want you near me. I mean, it sounds terrible, but no.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
You know, so... And you'd love to be able to hold my penis every night, right? He's telling her again what she's going to like. Yeah, bless your face.
Big smiley. How's it feel to have my penis for your own toy? LOL.
Toy?
Yeah, you have your own penis to play with. LOL.
Lol.
Meaning you own my penis and can play with it all you want. LOL. So how's it feel? Lol.
Cool.
Kissy face.
Kissy face.
You're not going to bite it though, are you? Question mark? Question mark? What are you doing, precious? Are you talking to someone else too?
That was 6 seconds. 6 seconds from the question mark to what are you doing?
Oh, yeah, he's not. And then it was like 40 seconds.
Less than a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking to someone else?
Yeah. Huh, I'm so sorry. 1, 2, 3, going on mute. I have to go blow my nose.
Oh, no problem.
I was using, my channel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Chill out. Oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. We're back. Sorry, my allergies are going haywire.
No problem. Not a problem. I'm muting every once in a while to cough while you're talking. So.
Oh, well, wonderful. Now I don't feel so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kayla had a blushy, and then Lauren had a big smile. Oh, I keep trying to put us back in this chat. I'm so sorry.
I know, right? Are you talking to someone else too? 40 seconds later.
There we go.
And she just comes back and says, thinking, why would I bite it?
Don't know. I'm just hoping that you don't. LOL.
No, silly. Oh, lol. I thought me and you was hoping I wasn't talking to someone. No, I just wonder why I would bite it.
Oh, lol. I meant I wouldn't bite it. Lol.
Why would I ever do something like that?
Just to be a smart ass. Lol.
Him and his smart ass. He thinks flirting is being a smartass. Telling someone
Yeah.
their pussy is being a smartass.
Yep.
Buzzing their pussy is being a smartass. Anyway, well,
please don't ever bite it, ? It hurts when it gets bitten, lol.
I mean, does he know this from experience?
I was just about to say, how do you know that, Lauren?
You know, maybe his brother bit it. Didn't know what he was doing.
Ugh.
Okay, I won't, promise.
Thank you, my precious princess. Rose, kissy face, X face.
You're welcome, X-Face.
I love you.
I love you. Big smiley.
Your parents must have fallen asleep, huh? Lol.
No, they are talking now. I heard them. Not loud, thank God.
Lol. I'm surprised they haven't said anything to you yet. Lol.
Yeah, they are busy talking, so haha.
Lol.
Forgot about me.
That's good for you and me. Big smiley. X face.
You notice that he never asks her what they're fighting about, or
No.
if she's okay, or, you know, but yet later on, the reason he was friends with Molly and all them on MySpace is because they were having such hard lives, and he was trying to talk them out of doing drugs and just being there for them. I don't think Lauren has the capacity or the ability to actually think about someone else besides himself. I just don't think he has it.
No, and I mean, it's just slim pickings. You know, like, of course, and I know I kind of covered this a little bit earlier, but I mean, of course, the kids that have, you know, some type of trauma history are the low-hanging fruit that he's going to go for, that he knows he can manipulate. And, you know, he truthfully doesn't care why the parents are fighting. He just cares that they're not paying attention to what's happening.
That's exactly it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and he's so happy that they're fighting.
Yeah.
Because that means he's got more time with Kayla.
Well, and you know, another part of this whole entire chat that I think is really interesting that I don't think has happened yet, but when he says, you know, well, as soon as you're 18, you know, you're going to move in with me and I'm going to get you pregnant when you turn 18. Like, you don't think that her parents are going to look at you all kinds of sideways?
Yep.
Like,
and I know people get pregnant early now, but they don't get pregnant as early as they used to, honestly. But, you know, at 18, why would he just wants to keep her barefoot and pregnant?
Yes, absolutely.
You know, he just wants to keep her, he wants to get something which a child would be, an object that they would have together, because he's, you know, that crazy, and she can never leave him.
Yeah.
If they have a child together, you know.
Well, and, you know, he would definitely be one of those parents that views his child as a possession and not its own person.
Yes, the child is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing. It's a means to an end, which is to get Kayla to stay with him.
Yep.
And to always know what she's doing.
Yep.
So, yep.
Which it turns out that's what Kayla says as well.
Oh, okay.
Says LOL, yep.
I didn't go ahead. Well, yep.
So how's my vagina doing without me?
Well, it's I don't know.
Lol. Is it wanting me right now?
Yeah, blushy face.
Big smiley.
Okay. I've never had my vagina want somebody. I'm just saying. My vagina has never talked to me and said, "Ooh, I wish I had this for dinner." You know.
Well, and definitely not in this context.
Right.
Like,
oh yeah, it's just chomping at the bit to get there. I mean, and you can imagine a vagina chomping at the bit.
Well, that movie Teeth.
Oh yeah, you know, crazy
So
shit.
there we go.
Vaginas are people too. Yes.
Yes. Is it wanting my penis inside of her?
Yes.
Kayla says in all caps,
Yes.
a rare show of enthusiasm.
She's yelling.
Yes, now let me go to bed. Big smiley face, kissy face.
Kissy face.
Kissy face. BRB precious. I'm gonna put a pot pie in the microwave. I'm getting hungry now. Lol.
Okay, lol.
Back. I had to pee too. Lol.
Yay. What is she saying yay about? Oh, that he's back. Okay. I mean, why does he have to say everything he's doing? I've never talked to a guy and said, yeah, sorry, I had to pick my nose, and then I needed to go scratch my ass, and then I came back.
Well, I think he does it to, like, demonstrate how he wants Kayla to talk to him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very good observation. I like that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kissy face, X face. When I was in the bathroom, I got reminded of something too.
What, that his dick is small? What?
How much fun we're gonna have taking a bubble bath together. Big smiley face, X face.
Oh yeah, that's right. Big smiley face. This is the one where they're gonna have pizza in it too.
We're gonna have a lot of fun doing that together. Big smiley.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. Sorry.
Oh no, you're saying it how it's written. It's totally fine. Yes. Me either.
Oh great. Daddy's yelling at me to go to bed. Frowny face.
Damn. Well, at least we had a long time together tonight, and that was really good. I just wish I could have had you on the phone longer.
Yep. Why? Yeah, they are so dumb.
Do you think there will be any time that you'll be alone at home tomorrow?
IDK, not sure.
If you do get to be alone at any time tomorrow, then call me. Even if it's just for a minute. I want to hear my precious princess's voice again. Rose.
Sick. Kay. They said something about us going to my uncle and aunt's for some barbecue thing.
Oh, I miss you already. Sad face.
Me too, sad face. I better go.
Okay, precious. Delete your archives.
Okay.
Do you want to see your toy before you go?
Yeah.
Want me to make it hard for you?
Okay, I'm sorry. When I read that line, it just made me laugh out loud. I'm sorry. I mean, it's going to take them. Let's see how many minutes it takes him to make it hard.
Well, okay, hold on. So he says that at midnight 51:44. And then Kayla says K. And then over a minute later, she says, he's yelling at me. I gotta go.
I gotta go. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So he's just spanking it and just cannot. It
Like,
will not stay up.
Desperately grabbing at it. Like, wiggling it around. Oh my God. Ew.
Okay. He's yelling at me. I gotta go. 1:19.
Thank you. Oh my God. I've been really bad about that tonight. Okay. I love you. Rose, hug, kissy face, X face. Dream about me.
I love you. I will. Dream about me too.
Good night, my precious princess, Rose.
You notice he didn't say he was going to. Oh, there he goes. Okay. X face, kissy face, hug, night, kissy face.
I always do dream about you. Rose, hug, kissy face, X face.
Kissy face, X face.
Kissy face, X face, sad face. God, I love you. Archives deleted.
Yep. Kissy face, X face. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
Don't apologize. You can read it if you want.
Right? I didn't look and see that it was Warren H14.
Kissy face, X face, Rose.
Night.
Good night, my precious princess, Rose.
Okay.
And there we go. That was terrible.
Yes. That was something else, let me tell you.
I'm sure Camp Vogel is doing a little dancey dance right now, so because he didn't have to do the whole thing.
He may not. He may be like, no.
Yeah, no, that one was a terrible one.
Because it's almost excruciating, because you know that he did this with Molly and all the other ones.
Oh, yes, and there absolutely was more than just Molly. Absolutely.
Yes. That's why I said, and all the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that. And he's so stupid. And he's so out of the loop that he still thinks that you have to grant permission for someone to see your camera.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's like, it's nothing like that today at all. It's basically, if your camera's on, anybody can see you if your camera is on and you log into that.
Well, and something that's really scary is, I think about if he ever got internet access again and whatever, and he found Omegle or chat roulette or something like that.
Oh my God, right?
Yeah, I know obviously they'd be able to chase IP addresses and stuff like that, but that's just a really scary thought to me.
It really is. I don't think he should ever have internet access again. And he abuses it every time he has it.
He abuses it even when he doesn't have it.
That's true, because he just stands behind his mom, Berla Glenn, and she types it out, And it's like, he says, he's so stupid that he says, as long as I'm not typing it.
Yeah.
No, you dumbass. It even says third parties.
Yeah. I mean, it just baffles me that, he has all of these restrictions to his life and he can't even be bothered to read his paperwork.
Yes. And read it before he sends it to case 3.
Yeah,
that
right.
Was hilarious.
Yes.
I mean, he was so happy. And that is one of my favorite calls, was that he was so happy because he sent it to her and he was reading his self-assessment the whole time and never looked at the very last sheet. But,
yeah,
he kept reading his self-assessment, saying, Lauren's self-assessment is, that he's attracted to adults and whatever. And I think that is absolutely hilarious because he goes from, I love it when he goes from happy to absolutely defeated in the same call. It is awesome to me.
Oh, I mean,
defeated. One of those calls.
Defeated Lauren is one of my favorites.
Yes.
As is absolutely shit-faced Lauren.
Yes. I like absolutely shit-faced Lauren on some levels, and I think the reason why is because when I would get abused, it was when my ex would get absolutely shit-faced, and kind of like Lauren, to where he just abuses them, and then the next day he expects everything to be just fine because he can't remember what he did to you.
Right, and then it's you knew I was drunk. You can't take anything I say seriously when I'm drunk. Yeah.
Yeah. You knew I was drunk, or it's like, I like singing Lauren, old work spoon peddler. I do like singing Lauren. I really do. I think he sucks. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a good singer at all. I just think that he thinks he's good. And I just love his confidence in it.
Well, I was going to say it's the confidence of it.
And I have confidence in a lot of stuff I do, but I am not confident about everything I do. And Lauren is. I mean, he is so delusional and so narcissistic that his confidence knows no bounds, literally.
Well, if it wasn't Lauren, it would be endearing.
That's true. It's true. Lauren, it's frustrating. But funny. See, I find his narcissism a little funny because he just thinks, things like when Winnie says, you've got beautiful blue eyes, but your eyes are mongoloid, and things like that. His face is like literally melting off, and we see his RSO picture, especially from the one from this year. But he says, no, I know I'm good looking. Nobody's ever told me I'm not good looking. Well, who's going to? I don't go up to ugly people every day and say, my God, you're ugly. But I also don't go up to good looking people and say, wow, you're good looking. Never have I ever.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and I know I'm not going to say anything that hasn't been said already, but, even just objectively, it's like, I don't know. He doesn't have whatever neurotransmitters give us like self-confidence issues or like self-esteem issues. He just doesn't have that synapse firing.
He doesn't. But he also doesn't have empathy.
True. True.
Honestly, and what's funny is somebody said that this is similar to fetal alcohol syndrome, but he always talks about how Mama Gwen has never drank a beer. She's only drank maybe 6 in her entire life, but she sure has had some retarded kids.
For just about all of them.
That's what I'm saying. Is she's had some retarded kids? I mean, how is it that she had to have been doing something, huffing? I don't know what the fuck she was doing. She was doing something when the kids were gestating that they came out just wrong. Genetics can't do all of that damage.
Right.
You should get out of 6 kids. You should get at least 2 that are decent, or at least half.
Yeah.
And you think you got a 50-50 chance.
I'm sorry. I do want to say, sorry, I'm just now reading through the chat. I cannot talk and read chat and Chatlawg at the same time. But well-rehearsed tirade made a good point. He said, Lauren said when he turned 18, he didn't want to get married, but it's totally cool to get her pregnant at 18 and promise to marry her as soon as she's 18. Good fucking point.
Yes, absolutely. And he says that he ran away from it or whatever, but that's a lie. And the reason it's a lie is because this is his fantasy.
Yeah.
In fact, he's talked about how when he was in high school, because his brother and sister-in-law met when they were in high school as sophomores. And this is when he's talking about how kids can love. And I'm not sure if it was I think it was the Debbie saga.
Yeah.
And how kids can love and all this other stuff. And it's like, yeah, as a kid. And then he says, as his bot is that his brother and sister-in-law met in high school, and they're still married today. But my thing is that I think that that's what he wanted. That's why I think it's a lie. It's an absolute lie. I think maybe he was obsessed, and the father said, "You're out of the company."
Yeah.
He didn't run. He never runs from a relationship. He is the one that's running to the relationship. Telling him I love him after a day, which is what he did with Jamie before it was the robot. But within a day, he told her he loved her. I think it was. They talked about,
Yeah.
And if not within 2 weeks.
Well, and you make a very good point about, his boss's daughter that he was supposedly dating. Of course, we only know his side of it. She might not have even thought that they were an item. Like, she might have flirted with him like once or twice, and then he, kept blowing up her phone. Or, I don't know, showing up at her apartment like he admitted to doing with Paula. Like,
he's a stalker.
Yes. Yeah. That's a really good point.
I personally think that he got fired and told to just go because he might have been becoming obsessed with the boss's daughter.
Yeah. And that,
Because
to
he always
me,
says the opposite of what is the truth. So his truth in his mind is that he ran because she wanted to get married.
yeah.
So I think it's opposite. I think every time he says something, I always think it's the absolute opposite of what he's saying.
As a real life person, your theory makes more sense.
You know? I mean, yeah, as a real life person, he's not real life. I really think that's it. He's just an absolute, as Eel likes to say, dolt.
Yes.
Heelborn likes to say dolt. He's an absolute dolt, you know, because he just doesn't get it, and he doesn't. He's the type of person that can't listen to the cues, can't read the room. He can't read the room.
No, he has some, I don't know what to call it. He has some type of condition that, you know, he doesn't process empathy or social cues.
Right.
I don't know if it's narcissism. I don't know if he has some type of ASD diagnosis. Like, I don't know what it is, but he has something where he cannot process social settings in what we would consider a normal way.
Right. I completely agree. And I agree with you, Clementine, because ADHD. Yeah, he's got ADHD self-diagnosed. Because my nephew is on the autism spectrum. And he can't read the room, but he has empathy and sympathy. You know what I mean? But he can't read the room because it's extremely illogical. And I'm very illogical too, but I can read the room. But anyway, so I think though that it's his narcissism. I really think it's a narcissistic syndrome with him, because he doesn't even ask how somebody's doing until way later. Like when after the surgery, he just bitched at her because the surgery couldn't have taken that long. Never even asked how she was feeling.
Well, and it's only when he feels like he has gotten into the conversation what he wants out of it.
Yep.
You know, it's like when there's nothing else left to talk about from his perspective.
Right. And he's always thinking, you know, he says he's got ADHD, but that's not it. He is always thinking of what his excuse is going to be.
Yes.
He never puts his listening ears on. He hears you, but he doesn't listen because he's just waiting for you to stop talking, period, so he can get his point across.
Right. And I feel like he does that as well because he refuses to take accountability for anything.
Yep.
You know, so he's always looking for an excuse about, you know, where he can place blame other than himself when the correct and only true answer is himself.
Yep. And I think he's been doing that since he was a kid. And I think because he's the youngest,
absolutely,
he got away with it.
Oh, yeah.
I think Mama Gwen was just fucking tired by the time Lauren came along.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Jesus Christ, she put hot dogs in her screen door so she wouldn't even have to worry about feeding them.
Are you serious? I have not heard that yet.
Door dogs. Yes, door dogs. Yeah. They call them door dogs. She would put hot dogs in the screen door, and they would just go by and grab a couple of them.
Was this a Jamie and Case 3 call?
Yeah, I remember. I think that Heelborn talked about it. So it had to be the Jamie call.
Got it. Okay, I am several months. I'm not gonna lie. I'm several months behind on the new stuff. I just have not been in like the mental capacity to handle this. But that is crazy. What you just told me.
Yes. I mean, that's what I mean. I think she just didn't give a shit by the time he came around.
No.
And he even talks about how he looked up to his 10-year-old brother or his 11-year-old brother when he was 2.
Right. And I was going to say, you know, Mama Gwen probably just, you know, put the responsibility on the older kids and say, you know, just keep an eye on Lauren.
Well, I think when people have that many kids that you do depend on the oldest to help with the youngest.
Yes. Yes.
You know? I mean, absolutely.
Well, and I mean, that's so not fair for the older kids. either.
No. I mean, my sister was the oldest, and she's only oldest by 3 years, but she was expected to take care of me and my younger brother, or my mother, when she was on drugs. You know?
Yeah.
So, absolutely, I think that unnecessarily gets put on older kids, and the older kids pay for it in their future relationships. They absolutely pay for that.
I mean, I can tell you in my field of work too, parentification is extremely traumatizing, to those older kids. And they never grow out of that as they become adults.
Yep.
That's a whole other tangent I can go on.
Yeah, I get on my sister for that. I completely understand, because she's a caretaker, and unfortunately, her relationships have been caretaking relationships, which is unfortunate, but it is who she is.
That's how it manifests. Absolutely.
Yep, absolutely, Kit Kat. You just grow up too fast. I agree.
Yeah, you don't have time to be a child. Yeah.
I just think Lauren, though, I also wonder how they were never in the system.
Isn't that shocking?
It really is.
I agree.
Because Mama Gwen wasn't around. She had to work all these jobs, according to what Lauren said, and the dad couldn't even bother, even though he lived next door, to give them bread if they needed bread. According to Lauren.
Yeah. Which, I think that opens up, a more secular conversation about, reporting and, what things may have been acceptable in the past compared to what we know now, about mental health, childhood development, things like that.
Right. I mean, I'm his age, so I understand some of it, but not all of it, I can't understand. I mean, I remember growing up, and I remember a couple kids that were in foster homes, but I also remember, too, the mom always got the kids and the dad never got them, ever.
Which is really unfortunate. I think, our systems of care that are wrapped up in those fields do not consider fathers like they should.
Nope.
Which is terrible.
My dad got custody of me was because he paid my mother off, period.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, because I mean, that was back in 76. I was 4. And there was no way, even though my mom was a drug addict and left us in multiple places and would forget where she left us, she would have still gotten custody of us, which is sad, because now they're raised by a single mom that's a drug addict, and all that stuff.
Right. When, obviously, there was a father who was well and capable of doing it.
Yeah, which he was.
Yeah.
Well-rehearsed tirade has a good point with, because they were rural.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, though, because they were engaged in school. And definitely the school personnel would have some type of idea of, what was proper and what wasn't. Even if they...
Back then, you could whip us.
Yeah, that's true, too. I was going to say, obviously, probably a school social worker was, not in the mix of things, but school...
There weren't social workers, I think.
Yeah, no. I'm sure there weren't.
We had a school counselor, but honestly, there was such a stigma going to her.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody ever went to the school counselor.
Yeah. I don't know. It's so crazy. And, my mom and I are in very similar fields of work, and we talk about it often, just how much across our generations it's changed and evolved. And I think it would be really, interesting, career study to see how it's changed over the past, 25 to 30 years, and then 20 to 35 years from now.
I agree, because back in my day, and I hate saying that because I sound old, but we could get paddled, what's considered paddled, and they didn't have to send a note home saying I give permission. The expectation was that they could paddle you at school because school was where you were learning things, and you were at school 7 to 8 hours a day and only at home for 3 or 4.
Right. You know, sorry, go ahead.
Paddled, and we did. I got paddled a couple times. I never forgot it.
You know, my grandparents always used to tell me, you know, your teacher is your parent at home. And you know, basically have, you know, had that same mindset, you know, of, you know, school is your job and your teacher is your parent.
That's right. Absolutely.
And that was enough to scare me. I was a goody two shoes.
Yeah, well, I wasn't, but you know, I didn't get caught that often, thank God. Excuse me, but I really think so too, that they were our parents at school, and our parents expected it.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it was definitely an expectation, and I don't think it was until in my 20s that I started hearing about them not spanking their teacher, you know, them not spanking their kids, and everybody gets a trophy and all this other bullshit, which I think that everybody gets a trophy is bullshit, because I worked hard for my trophies. I don't think you should get one if you sucked, you know. But that's my feeling on it. You know, I hated that everybody was getting a trophy. I was like, you didn't win shit. All you did was show up. You shouldn't get a trophy for showing up, because what ends up happening is, and I managed people like this to where they expected to get something just for showing up for work. Why, bitch? You showed up to work. That's like your job.
Your paycheck is the reason why you're showing up to work.
Yeah, and you did your job and you got paid, and that is the pay is your trophy, I guess I should say. But they wanted us to you know, say good job and all this other bullshit. Why? Because you're doing your job.
Yeah, getting like that.
If you weren't doing a good job, I'd fire you. That's what happens.
Right.
You know. So I don't think I have to say good job every goddamn day.
Right.
You know, which I didn't. So, you know.
Clementine says Lauren has karaoke trophies.
Yeah, the plastic ones. And if you haven't listened to the Case 3 and the Amy calls yet, the throuple, you are missing out on some really good stuff.
I think I've listened to. Sorry, I think I've listened to like maybe the first 2 or 3 of the throuple calls. I think I stopped like hardcore listening like maybe back in July. So I have plenty to catch up on.
Yes, please do, because there is a point that the first and second truth at the karaoke bar becomes an issue between Case 3 and Lauren. And she's like, so you got mad because of 2 plastic trophies. And he gets mad because he's like, yeah, I worked hard for those. She goes, no, you didn't. Somebody just gave you one of them. And it is hilarious. I mean, I love those calls, and I listen to them. I was just listening to one this morning over and over. And there's an actual, if you go to Blue Boy's channel and you go to community, within that, there is a list that to where they're in chronological order. And I would listen to it that way, because if you listen to it the way that they were released, they were released kind of odd. They weren't released in order. So there is something under the community tab that has it in order. You just have to scroll down a little bit, but it's great.
Got it.
I mean, I those are my absolute favorite ones out of all of them. Even Winnie, and Winnie used to be my favorite. And now these have become my favorite. I just love them.
See, Winnie's still my favorite, my crazy Winnie girl.
Yeah.
Well, Eureka's, I think I've kept you on the phone for like 2 hours.
We're good. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, chat. This is probably why I don't have a channel, because I talk so goddamn much. My apologies.
But no, I think as a community, we love the really, really long streams. Like, that makes me think of like TLI and things like that. So.
Yes, I love I always loved like the 4-hour stream.
Yes.
Because then I could put it on and just go about my day and have something to listen to, and loved it. So I agree.
Well,
But yes, thank you so much. It was very nice meeting you too.
yes, you as well. I very much appreciated our time together, and you were absolutely wonderful for your first stream.
Thank you. And I appreciate that, considering all I said was heal.
No, you provided fantastic commentary, which is what makes this time of the year bearable.
Right? I agree. But thank you so much.
You're so welcome. All right, chat. I apologize. I don't know who is streaming tomorrow, but there will be a stream for the October 7th Chatlawg reading. So, and also, while we're here, thank you to Camp Vogel for hopping on and being so generous with your time. So,
Thank you so much.
all right, y'all. Bye.
Bye.